Have you ever felt like you're just living in someone else's shadow? Or maybe that your life is just a repeat of your parents' story? If so, you're going to find the story of Isaac in Genesis chapter 26 incredibly relatable. It's a chapter that often gets overlooked, sandwiched between the epic sagas of Abraham and Jacob. But trust me, Isaac's story is a hidden gem, packed with lessons for anyone navigating life's challenges. Let's set the scene. Just like his father Abraham, Isaac faces a severe famine in the land. His first instinct? Run to Egypt, the ancient world's breadbasket? It makes perfect sense, right? Go where the resources are. But then, something amazing happens. God appears to Isaac and says, "Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land of which I shall tell you. Dwell in this land, and I will be with you and bless you." This is a huge moment. God is telling Isaac to stay put, to trust him right in the middle of a crisis. He's being asked to find prosperity not by running away from his problems, but by facing them with faith. God reminds Isaac of the covenant he made with Abraham, promising to bless him and his descendants. It's a powerful reminder that God's promises don't expire. They are passed down through generations. Isaac's story isn't just a rerun of Abraham's. It's a continuation of God's faithful plan. So, Isaac obeys. He settles in Gerar, a Philistine territory. And here's where things get a little familiar. When the men of Gerar ask about his beautiful wife, Isaac pulls the exact same move his father did. He says, "She is my sister." He was afraid they might kill him to take her. It's a moment of weakness, a flash of fear that shows us Isaac is just as human as the rest of us. He stumbles, he makes mistakes, even while trying to follow God. But here's the beautiful part. God's blessing is undependent on Isaac's perfection. Despite his fear and deception, when Isaac sows seed in that famine-stricken land, he reaps 100-fold in the same year. The Lord blessed him so much that he became wealthy, with flocks, herds, and a great household, making the Philistines envious. This isn't just about farming. It's a spiritual principle. Even when we're imperfect, when we're scared, if we choose to stay where God has placed us and operate in faith, He can bring an impossible harvest out of our barren situations. The Philistines' envy leads to conflict. They stop up the wells that Abraham's servants had dug. Wells in the ancient world were a source of life, a symbol of inheritance and blessing. By plugging them, the Philistines were trying to cut Isaac off from his past and his source of provision. How many times have you felt like the world is trying to plug your wells, to block your blessings, or erase your spiritual heritage? Isaac's response is key. He doesn't just give up. He moves on and redigs the wells of his father, calling them by the same names Abraham had given them. He is actively reclaiming his inheritance. But the conflict continues. His servants dig new wells, and the herdsmen of Gerar quarrel over them. So Isaac names them Esek, meaning contention, and Sitnah, meaning opposition. Does this sound familiar? You try to move forward to dig a new well in your life, a new project, a new relationship, a new spiritual discipline, and immediately you face contention and opposition. It's discouraging, but Isaac doesn't stop. He moves on again and digs another well. This time, there's no quarrel. He names it Rehoboth, saying, "For now the Lord has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land." This is the breakthrough. Isaac's persistence paid off. He endured the conflict, kept moving, kept digging, and eventually found his room to be fruitful. God will always make a way for us if we refuse to give up in the face of opposition. Finally, Isaac travels to Beersheba, the place of the oath. And there, God appears to him again, reaffirming his promise. "I am the God of your father Abraham. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will bless you and will increase your descendants for the sake of my servant Abraham." It's a full-circle moment of reassurance. Isaac builds an altar, calls on the name of the Lord, and pitches his tent there. He's home. He's secure in his identity and his calling. So why does Isaac's story matter so much? Because it teaches us that our journey of faith isn't about being perfect. It's about persistence. It's about staying put when every instinct tells you to run. It's about redigging the wells of our spiritual heritage and not giving up when we face contention. Most of all, it's about trusting that God's blessing will find us, even in the middle of a famine, and make room for us to be fruitful. Your story is not just a repeat of the past. It's a unique chapter in God's unfolding plan. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the scriptures. See you next time.